Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Harden out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Duren. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Buffalo, we've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 2. Here we go. It'll be Buffalo off the tip. Olajuwon, the pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
Here's Giannis. Buries it down low.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. To the middle. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Leonard. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by Duren.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Zach LaVine's checked in for James Harden. LaVine for 3. Here's Wembanyama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by LaVine.
Well, that's just great awareness.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Now, here's Payton. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's LaVine. And that's collected by Payton.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and he flat out choked it.
The drive by Giannis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Wembanyama. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Buffalo.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Vassell against Harden. Vassell, the pass to LaVine. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, Vassell went in anyway, knowing contact was coming.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Buffalo makes some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Olajuwon. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Zach LaVine. Vassell hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 5.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Wasted no time on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got his second bucket.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here comes Buffalo. The shot's good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Heaton inside. Guarded by Curry.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Harden, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And it's Buffalo going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Buffalo's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Young, right side. Back to Wilson. DeRozan against Butler. Butler on the attack.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
O'Neal sets the screen for Curry. And Buffalo, another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
This is why you get it to her down low, because she understands how to cash in.
Butler always keeps grinding. The energy he plays with at the defensive end is terrific.
He kicks to Marion. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Curry, that's good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for Buffalo.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
A different look from Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Wilson. And it's Harden in for Young. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's E. He has yet to score. That's tipped.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
So with Payton on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Butler. Antetokounmpo is out there with G and Lee. Then there's Marion, and it's Harden in at the point. Milwaukee trails by 13. Pass to Butler. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry finds DeRozan. And Buffalo sends it back.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And Buffalo leads by 15. Here's E. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cornette can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Bucks. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Up it goes, and the Buffalo lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Butler. And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Marion. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Launches it, and Buffalo, another three.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
Yep, it goes. The Buffalo lead is cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Harden.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Harden the pass to Marion. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure.
The officials will have a ruling on the floor.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Buffalo. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Harden, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Leonard, and at the three, the small forward. That's the starting group in the second half for Larry Brown.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Milwaukee trails by 6. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. And to Antetokounmpo.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Wembanyama deadly inside.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
It's blocked by Shaq. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Milwaukee has possession, trailing here by 8. Shoots from the line.
Got to give Harden his due for the effort he put into affecting that shot.
There's Levine, and easy 2 points on the layup. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Payton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Buffalo leading by 10. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Buffalo makes some changes. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Shaq. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Ball subbed in for James Harden. So he gets them both.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Giannis outside. Harden against Levine. To stop the run. Up it goes, and the Buffalo lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Harden.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Clingan with the steal. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball, though.
Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by Levine. Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Clock at 6. Here's Butler. And Clingan pulls it down. It's taken away by Payton. To the paint. Antetokounmpo kicks to Payton. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama.
Timeout.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. On defense, Buffalo. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Giannis. There's Ball with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Duren trying to break free. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic. in those situations.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
From beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Buffalo. And so Payton will bring it up for the Bucks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards, but Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Butler from outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Wembanyama passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And it's Buffalo riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Buffalo leading by 23. Outside ball. It's up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
And Young kicks to Harden. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And the shot goes in.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Credit to Ball for staying committed, not letting the foul scare him off.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Buffalo.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Ball with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in one or two strides as Giannis.
Well, he got the position he wanted in the paint and got the defender to overcommit and got himself to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And when he's out there, Lonzo Ball is still an excellent orchestrator. He's just spent a lot of time in the training.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep, Harden drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
And how many times have we seen Harden at the free throw line in his career? I mean, the man lives to put pressure on the defense.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass, nice assist.
Here's Young. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harden, no good. And Buffalo has possession. Leonard, that's for two. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Knocked away. Leonard dishes to Curry. Three-pointer. No good. Now 10 for 13 in the game. Down low. Shot's good by Wilson.
Right there in transition. She got where she wanted and made it count.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Clingan. Curry's got 32 points.
And how about the awareness by Clingan, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Payton comes in for Young.
Gary Payton.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Antetokounmpo out there with Butler. Then it's Harden, then it's Gary Payton, and it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
From the arc, Harden's shot is off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Oh, that was nice. That's the number one thing on his mind every time he touches it.
GA with the D right there on him. Still ran hard to the rim. And Harden with the stuff.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Clingan the screen for Curry. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 38 points.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
And so Butler nails both of them. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Curry's shot is off. Puts up a deep three. They get it again. Harden the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You could see that coming. Giannis not.
Oh, look at that!
That's just unbelievable.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Excellent shot fake. Once he had the D in the air, the rest was easy.
Harden hits them both.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 41.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And both free throws good for Payton. Outside Curry. Fires the three. A second chance effort. Wembanyama lays it up off the glass.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Payton. Gets to the hoop. And the rejection by Curry. Here's Clingan. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
There's the lob to Duren. And they get it back. And the basket by Harden.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Curry from deep three-point land. And so it's Buffalo winning this one.
It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Yeah, I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.